Welcome to Cooking with Chuck and Liz. Today we're making our boneless chicken wings. Since they're baked and not fried, they're Weight Watcher friendly.
What you'll need for the boneless chicken wings is boneless chicken breast, half a cup of flour, 1 packet of Good Seasonings Italian dressing mix, your favorite wing sauce, as long as it has 0 points, and then as a topper, if you wish, you can put blue cheese dressing. So our first step is to take our chicken breast, and what you want to do is just cut it into some bite-sized chunks. Any old way, just to get them bite-sized and chunked. You don't want to make all of them too thin, because then it gives it a different flavor. It's always nice to bite into the chunks. They're a little on the thick side. So that size will do. Alright, so what you want to do now that you have all your chicken chunks, and if you don't want to cut them up yourself, Purdue does package chicken breast already cut into chunks for you. So take a Ziploc bag, gallon size, put in your flour and 1 packet of the Good Seasonings Italian dressing mix. Give that a little toss. And what you could do is about 1/4 of the chicken at a time. Just toss it in the bag and give it a shake, just like good old shake and bake. Alright, now that our chicken is all cut up, we are going to take a large cookie sheet and we're going to line it with parchment paper. Now the parchment paper is what makes the chicken come out like oven fried. So, and we're going to place each chicken chunk down, almost like as if you're laying down cookies to bake. Give them a little bit of room in between. Now, if you have an air fryer, at this point you can cook them in your air fryer. If you have one of those basket and trays that go in the oven to give you that oven fried texture, you can use that. But since this is a good bit of chicken, I like to use my big cookie sheet and the parchment paper. And we're going to put it in a preheated oven at 425 degrees for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, check them. Sometimes if you want, you can take a big one and cut it in half, see if it's no longer pink inside. After the 10 minutes, I usually check them every couple minutes until they're done, but you don't want to overcook them. Alright, so what I did was I took one of the bigger ones, cut it in half, no longer pink inside, so we're good. These have rested a couple minutes, just to kind of like let them cool down just a pinch. And then one by one, I just take them and I put them into a large bowl. And from here is where we're going to coat them with the buffalo sauce. Now we get our favorite wing sauce, whatever it may be. This one I happen to get from the dollar store, which is very good. But Steve and Eddie's is also a good one. So what we're going to do is just pour it over the chicken. And we'll get a tablespoon and just gently toss them until they're all coated with the wing sauce. And from here, what I do is I put them back on our baking sheet and pop them back in the oven for about 3 minutes, just so that the wing sauce kind of adheres to the chicken. Plus it makes it a little bit crispier too, and not so wet. So they went back in the oven for about 3 minutes or so just to get that sauce on there coated on there good and sticking. So what you can do is plate them. And if you like, you can add a dollop of blue cheese dressing on each one, or you can measure it out and dip them in, whichever you prefer. So at this point, the whole recipe, just for the chicken alone, is 6 points. Depending upon how much blue cheese you put on there, you would just add points accordingly. Now, obviously, if you ate the whole batch yourself, you'd be given it 6 points. But, you know, maybe about 5 bites is probably about a point.
And that's it. Thanks for watching Cooking with Chuck and Liz.